It was nothing. Anyone standing in the way of us finding the Golden Village is an enemy. I was just doing what I was supposed to, that's all. Tomorrow, we continue sailing eastward. Relying on intuition, of course. I never thought while everyone was enjoying a drink that a little mouse would slip into my room. I think I remember you. You're the sailor that transferred to our ship from that merchant ship, the Spring Creek, last month, right? What was your name again? This past month, you spent 5 days in the crow's nest, 3 on foremast maintenance, 4 as a sous chef, and the rest swabbing decks. What do you think? My memory's not too bad, right? No need whatsoever to keep a log. Sure, I'm an enlightened captain. Of course I'll give you time to explain. Of course, miss. If your explanation leaves me displeased, I don't mind having one fewer person on this ship tonight. You thought you'd find information about your father here. It's been 2 years with no word, though. Why don't you just assume he's dead? You really are terrible at giving compliments. Although, I do quite like that last part you said. The sea would never take someone searching for the Golden Village. I indeed know something of your father's whereabouts. But seeing as you've rifled through my quarters, I am disinclined to share it with you. Unless... Unless you accompany me in seeking that fabled Golden Village. Everyone, I have good news to announce. Yesterday, the traitor Lawson got what was coming to him, resulting in a vacancy in the position of first mate on the Morning Star. After careful consideration on my part, today I have found a most remarkable replacement candidate. And that person is... her. Ah, it appears my new appointee is chomping at the bit. Well, come on up then. That's right, I did indeed. I run a tight ship around here, and this is your punishment for slipping into my room last night and not drinking with the crew. If you can't tame these folks, then you won't be able to tame the sea underfoot either. So, why don't you just skedaddle back to dry land while you have the chance, to forever be a fledgling with unstretched wings? Good luck then, Miss First Mate. Huh? What now? Someone snuck food out of the galley? Avast! Who's got my first mate in such a tizzy? Look at that sour face, not very cute at all. Here, have a piece of smoked meat. Tastes good, huh? On my ship, I am the law. And besides, you're eating the smoked meat now too, so you and I are accomplices. You can't drop the dime on me. What do you think? Really tasty, isn't it? I treat you to a little snack, and you get all red in the face and angry? Are you really that unappreciative? What? You're just gonna ignore me all of a sudden? How about I share some orange candy with you that I scavenged from a Navy ship? That doesn't count as spoils of war. It's my own personal stash. Who's messing with you? I'm sincerely offering you a reward. You've done a great job as first mate this month. And as captain, of course I have to dispense boons to my underlings. I said before, I have an excellent memory, and you really have been a fantastic first mate. The week before last, you noticed the flag signals from that ship across the way, which helped the Morning Star evade a Navy patrol. Last week, I saw you single-handedly cleaning the bow cannons, and you mended a little hole in the foresail. And then the night before last, wasn't that you tucked away in some corner of the deck getting the navigator's logs up to date? And besides, ever since you assumed the post of first mate, there hasn't been any drunken disorderly conduct aboard or misappropriation of rations. My misappropriations notwithstanding. And so, although my crew probably still needs a bit of time before you win them over, I myself don't regret making you my first mate one bit. I've given you all this praise. Now, don't you have something to say to me? That's what you wanted to tell me? Blockhead. Very well. From now on, navigation logs and sailor discipline will fall to you. As for a little thing like a loose bolt, there's no need to go into a shipyard to fix it. No, you've got it backward. The Morning Star doesn't require an anchor because it doesn't need to stop at shore. Then we'll just have to wait until there's a problem and see. Do you care so much about this anchor because you're homesick like the other sailors and want to go back to shore? Is that so? Then it's a deal. Before we find the Golden Village, you can't leave the sea either, just like me. I'll be watching you. Oh, after all this chit-chatting, the merchant ship will be here soon with our resupply. I've got to get back to man the helm. You can leave if you want, but I don't recommend you do so now. So to put it bluntly, you all prefer a stable life on land, is that right? And all that grandstanding about going out to sea was all just a lie, wasn't it? Did you just say I'm crazy? Anyone else want to leave the Morning Star? I won't stop you. Anyone else? I never knew my first mate really was such a total and complete blockhead. Not at all. I was just thinking about something else, that's all. What direction would you say all those folks will go to get home? "200 leagues. Then I don't think they're going to make it back." Look up ahead. My dear Miss First Mate, if the sea was as reasonable as the written word, then it would be entirely too gentle. It's already too late. We'll just have to continue heading east. Besides... Besides, I intend to tame the sea. Hoist the third mainmast sail, then send a trio to see to the winch. It won't. Not with me here. Because of their own foolishness. I told them from the start that today wasn't a good day to leave. Even now, they're trying to run to a harbor. Then you're the biggest fool of all. What are you doing? I don't need you to teach me how to tame the high seas, scallywag. However, there's nothing wrong with being a captain that occasionally listens to his first mate either. So from here on out, you man the helm. I'm going to save people. Remember, you're the first mate. When the captain's here, you're my right and left-hand person. And when the captain's not here, you're the beating heart of the Morning Star. Morning Star, full sail eastward! It doesn't matter if they can't find me. I already know what they want to say anyway. So, that group of terminally homesick patients still wants to return to shore? Only 13? I've really lost my mojo, haven't I? That's about right. If that's the case, I guess I can be benevolent. I'll sail the Morning Star about 5 leagues from Flowerbank Port and let them swim back. No way. At least for now, I have no intention of returning the Morning Star to port. As for in the future... That reminds me. I think the people heading back to shore shouldn't just be singing the praises of the Morning Star. They should also sing about those ships that sacrificed everything for their pursuit of the Golden Village. And the people on those ships. Of course, like the miracle. Seeing as you've put in so much hard work, I should tell you about the miracle. The last time I saw the miracle was in a tempest. At the time, both of our ships were in precarious situations. I wanted to go rescue the miracle, but I received a flag signal from your father. We shall meet again in the east. After that, I never saw the miracle again. You think we'll ever come across it? Because I was born on the sea, and grew up on the sea, I have no home on land. When I was little, my master, who taught me to sail, told me once that many fish have an instinct to return upriver. Even if they've seen the vast ocean, they still end up traveling thousands of miles to return to inland rivers. I never could understand this kind of instinct before. But lately, I seem to understand it a little. Because I was born and raised on the sea, in a certain sense, the sea is my home. I'm obsessed with seeking out the fabled Golden Village, and I'd rather die than give up everything the sea has given me. Maybe in some sense, that's a kind of swimming upriver, too. And what about you? You clearly have a home on land like those sailors. Why are you not homesick? Is it because your father is at sea? And therefore that changes where your home is? Then what were you thinking? Aye, 'tis true. The captain of the Morning Star would indeed be sunk without you. Because you're the most blockheaded, and also the most adorable first mate to ever set sail. And thus, the scurviest, most insufferably arrogant captain rewards you.